Good morning. My name is Wagdi Salala. I'm a licensed insurance broker in the state of New Jersey. Um, I represent all the major company in the state of New Jersey. Um, my name is Wagdi Salala. My phone number is 201-218-2688. Today, our agenda to talk about the insurance. We'll talk about four the main four different things, which is the health insurance, which is the marketplace, the Obamacare, and the Medicare. The third part is the property and casualty, which is the car insurance, the home insurance, and the last one, life insurance. The first one we'll talk about it is the marketplace, which is the Affordable Care Act in my agenda today. Sadly, in the state of New Jersey, we did not been granted to receive the special enrollment period because the COVID-19. The main reason is because New Jersey is one of the states they follow the federal guideline. New York, they don't, then you can't do that. You will need to contact any broker or the healthcare or the health system in New York to see how you will be qualified. For New Jersey, in order for you to be qualified for a special enrollment period, you have to follow that guideline, which is if you just get married, got divorced, had a baby, lost a job, your COBRA has finished, get out of the jail, your migration status has changed. You have 60 days from that day to change to apply for the marketplace and get health insurance. How the premium determine how much you will pay for the marketplace on three different things. The first is how old are you? How much is your income? How many people in your household? Once we put the application, that will determine how much is going to be your tax subsidy. And a better way to explain what is the tax subsidy, that will be the money the government or the federal government will pays on your behalf to the insurance company, and you will pay the remain to the insurance company. That what is the subsidy? Is what the government will pays on your behalf to the insurance company for the plan you would choose, and the remaining balance you'll pay, that will be your monthly premium. That's for the marketplace. For New Jersey, there is three different companies: Horizon, AmeriHealth, and Oscar. Each one of them is a little different than the other, and it will determine which one you will choose. Is if that plan cover your medication and your doctors. That will determine which plan. It's not how much you're paying for it, it's what it covers, medication and doctors. All right, the next in my agenda today is Medicare. What is Medicare? Medicare is once you became 65, you'll be qualified to get your Medicare. Medicare has two parts. Part A, that's for the hospital, and Part B, that's for the doctors. And there is a Part D. When you apply for it on the Social Security do not tell you need to get Part D. Failing to enroll in Part B, that will make you pay a penalty, 10%, lifetime. It's not just only 1 month or 2 months. It's a lifetime. If you miss it, then you have to wait to January 1st to March 31st to apply in Part B, and you will get it in July 1st. It will be effective. And that's for every month you will late, you will pay 10% penalty. The same thing with Part D. There is 1% penalty from the national average premium, which is about $33, 32 and 64 cents, almost 33. And again, the penalty, the government force it on you, which they will take it from your Social Security. It's a lifetime, which stays with you as long as you live. Now, once you become 65, you have two different routes you can use. One is the Medicare Advantage Part D, and that's plans put everything together, your hospital, your doctors, and your medication together. And some plans, they give you an addition benefit, which is vision, dental, gym, and so on. These plans, some plans, they give you a credit to your Social Security, and some plans with a zero premium, and some plans with you will pay for the premium for it. And it's each county in New Jersey is different, what the plans has. But the main thing, again, it's the same like in the marketplace. It depends on your medication and your doctors and the hospital. If you need a hospital, which hospital you prefer to go to. Then again, to go when you on the Medicare Advantage plans, you have to look prescription, your medication, how many milligrams, doctors, and hospital. And if these three things on one company, then that is the company. The company could be for $200, but at the long run, that will be the best one for you. It could be this plan, zero premium. Then it will be great. Do not ask your cousin or your neighbor what plan you're taking, because his plan, it will be completely different. If he takes and go to the same doctor and he takes the exact same medication, the same the dose, how many milligrams and how many times a day, if he does the same exact like you, a copy from you, then his plan will be good. But again, your reference to each plan is different, because some plans will maybe not offer you something, but the other one will offer you. All right, that's the Medicare Advantage Part D. For the Medigap, there is the other section, which is the Medicare Supplement. We call it in the insurance industry Medigap, and a prescription drug. That's the two policy together. The first one, you will be paying a monthly premium. The Medicare Supplement plans, they are plans designed by CMS. All the plans, they are the same. The difference between these plans, it's going to be the insurance company, they are sponsored this plan and how much you will pay for it. That's one. Two, the prescription drug, it's going to be a separate plan and you will have to pay premium for it. And again, you have to look at which plan will be the right one for you, because there is so many different plans, about 26 different plans in New Jersey, and has some of them, they have deductible for the medication on the tiers, and some it doesn't. For the prescription drug, on the standalone prescription drug or the Medicare Advantage, the prescription drug has a maximum out-of-pocket by itself and the prescription drug has tiers: tier 1 generic, tier 2 non-preferred generic, tier 3 brand name, tier 4 non-preferred brand name, and tier 5 special tier. For 220, the Medicare said this year you will have a deductible $435. You have to pay the deductible before you will before the insurance company will stop paying. Then once you pay that, and again, the deductible, that what Medicare said, each insurance company will determine by itself how much you'll be your deductible. Some of them, they will enforce the whole 435. Some of them, they will tell you 225. Some of them, they will tell you no deductible, zero deductible. The next part is you pay the copay, and sometimes it's a co-insurance, and it depends on the tier. You keep paying that until you hit 4,000. I don't recall the number exactly. It's a 400 something, 400, 350, I think, and I'm not 100% sure. You see, sometimes when you because COVID-19 we're staying home, you do not do the presentation every single day. You forget a little bit. That's why I don't know everything. There is some stuff I don't know. Any agent tells you I know everything and everything is under control, then there is something wrong. Okay, now I got the information and I have it in front of me. One of the insurance company. Once you pay the deductible, from the deductible, you keep paying what you pay and what the insurance company pays. You're paying the copay or the co-insurance for the medication, and it depends on the tiers. You keep paying until you hit the numbers, which is going to be combined up to 4,020. Once you hit that, you go to the third section, which we call it the donut hole. The donut hole, now you're paying a 25% for generic or brand name. And that is the first year, it is 25%. You keep paying that, you stay on the donut hole until what it comes out of your own pocket reach to 6,350. That's what was my mistake. Then again, you will be on the donut hole up to what comes out of your pocket become to be 6,350. Once you hit that, you go to the last phase of the prescription drug, which going to be the catastrophic phase, and you pay $3.60 for generic, and $8.95 for brand name, or 5%, whichever is higher. Again, once you pay the 6,350, now you go to the last phase, which is you pay $3.60 for generic, or $8.95 for brand name, and that's for both of them, 5% of the cost, whichever is higher. That's for Part D. Now, a lot of people, and I help a lot of people, they thought because they did not qualify for Medicaid, which is the state benefit for the blind and aged and disabled, they not qualify for extra help. All right, here is the first one. You can be qualified for it, and it's an income base and an asset base. That's the first one, which we call it Special Low Income Medicare Beneficiary, which is the SLMP or SLMPQI1. That's a Medicare saving program. Okay, that is for the resident of the New Jersey to pay Part B premium, which is 144. I'm just gonna go back 1 second. I'm just gonna explain something for the premium for Part B. The premium Part B is depend on your income. If you are single and your income is under 87,000, or married, filed joint under 174, you will pay the 144. The next bracket, if you're single and your income between 87 and 107,000, you will pay $202.40, 202.40. Marry between 174 and 218, you'll pay 202.40 for you and her. The third bracket, if you're single between 107 and 136, married between 218 and 272, you will pay 289. That's for 2020. The fourth bracket, between 136 and 163 for single, 272 and 326 for married, that's thousands. Your monthly premium will be 376. Fifth bracket, if your income as a single between 163,000 and 500,000 for single, married 326 up to 750, your monthly premium will be 462.70. Now, the last bracket, if your income above, as a single, above half $500,000, and for a couple 750,000, then your monthly premium will be 491.60. That's for the premium. I needed to say that. Now, again, for the eligibility for help for subsidy from the state of New Jersey, if your income under 16,872 for single, for married 22,836, and your liquid resource, how much money you have in the bank, for single under 7,730, and for married 11,600, then you will be qualified for the SLMP, which is Special Low Income Medicare Beneficiary, and they will pay for Part B. Let's say your income is a little higher. The next one program, it's called PAD, P-A-A-D, and that's Pharmaceutical Assistant to the Age and Disabled Program. If your income under, as a single, 28,399, married 34,817, then you'll get PAD. What does PAD pay? $5 for generic, $7 for brand name, and it will pay for not all, but for Part D premium, not for the all insurance company, some of them. Okay? If you qualify for PAD, you might be qualified for the Lifeline Utility Credit, which is the same as PAD, and they give you $225 benefit applied to your utility bill. The last program you might be qualified for, which is the Senior Goal, your income as a single has to be less than 38,499, couple 44, married couple 44,817. and you will pay, um, it's called Senior Gold, and you will pay um, for the drug $15 plus 50% of the cost. And they will, on the counter for the pharmacy, they will determine which one it will be cheaper for you uh, for for the medication. But the good thing for the Senior Gold, which is if your income falls in that bracket, will be in your advantage to do that. Now your donut hole will be on a stat when you reach the 4,000. Now it's going to be on the catastrophic phase, not the donut hole. It's going to be on the 2,000 for the single and married 3,000, which means it will save you a lot of money if your income qualify and you got the Senior Gold. Now, that's for the Medicare. Um, the third section of my agenda, which is the property and casualty, the car insurance and the home insurance, and commercial, general liability, heavy trucking, school bus, and so on. For the individual, for the car insurance, one of the main things will determine how much you pay. It will be three different things. One, your driving record. Two, your credit report, even though they say that it's not credit driven, but the state of New Jersey is a credit driven. My teacher, and when I took the class for the property and casualty, he said that and he swear with it. And some companies they do that, some companies they don't. And the last part, which is will determine how much you will be paying a month or yearly or every 6 months, would be the type of car you drive. Not just only the type or the model, the name of the car, it's the model. Like, for example, some cars you'll pay a lot more than other cars. Even in the same brand, one series will make you pay more than the other, and so on. One of the advantage you should consider it's bundling the car insurance and the home insurance. Most of the time they give you a huge discount, a good discount, and it varies from one company to another. If you owe home, please make for yourself a favor and do not take the bare minimum the state require, because God forbid something happen, your home will be on the line for the creditors. Again, any insurance broker or agent, if he have ethics and you own a home, he will never agree or he will make you sign on a paper indicating you the one inquire to get this bare minimum the state required to have insurance. If anything happen, your home will be in jeopardy and your assets will be something creditor will attack and will take it away from you. Make for yourself a favor and do not take the bare minimum. If you own a business, get for yourself an umbrella just to cover yourself. God forbid if something happens. That's my advice. You do whatever you want. The last thing, the life insurance. Life insurance has so many different products. There is traditional life insurance, there is a final expense, there is life insurance, and it has a long-term care rider comes with it. There is disability income. There are so many different things in life insurance, and it's a completely different world by itself. What I'm talking about today, just only two things of that. The first one, which is life insurance, the traditional life insurance. There is three different things of policies now you can do. There is the term, the one we all know, and there is a lot of people has it. And you can get it for a specific period of time. The maximum is 30 years. Some companies, they can give you up to 40 years. It's good, but when you buy term, you need to focus on one thing. That term, I have the flexibility to convert it to permanent insurance. Something will stays with me as long as I live. What's the advantage of term insurance? One, it's affordable. Two, it's lock your rate health-wise. The reason is, today I'm healthy. God only knows what's going to happen tomorrow. If tomorrow I'm not healthy and I want to convert that policy to be permanent, then I can, with no health question, ask. That's the term and the good thing about it. There is another thing, another term recently has been created. They call it express term. This term, they will not do any medical record. But the disadvantage for that is, one, it has a maximum up to $300, $300,000. Your rate will be a lot higher because they do not do any medical. They do not do the blood, the urine, the weight, height. They do not pull your medical record from the doctor. They just look at your prescription drug, and that's it. And that's put you in a very high risk for them, and that's why you'll pay more. There are some companies, they give you a return of premium and so on. Different companies, different benefits, and there is no one company has everything. It's impossible. Because if one company has everything, then there is no competition anymore. I'm a broker for more than 10 different companies, and each company has advantage and disadvantage. And it depends what you want and what you're looking for. Now, the last one on the traditional life insurance is the the permanent insurance, which the one will stays with you as long as you live. The thing is with that, you pay a higher premium, but it will build a cash value. You can use it in the future. The last thing I'm going to talk about life insurance, which is the final expense, and that's the one we use it for the people who never had insurance and they want to insure something for the burial expense, the last medical bills, and so on. And they do not do any blood work or medical records. They just look at your RX bank, which is going to determine if they will accept you or not. And there is companies, they will accept you with no question asked, but they have period of time. Once you pass that, which is, it depends on, it could be some company 2 years, others 3 years. Once you pass the 3 years and no death happen, then your beneficiary will take the whole benefit. If something happened in that 2 or 3 years, what gonna happen? The insurance company, they will refund your beneficiary whatever you paid plus an interest rate on that money. Some companies 8, some companies 10, and it varies from one company to another. Again, my name is Wagdi Sadallah. My phone number is 201-218-2688. If you have any question or concern, you can reach me on my cell phone. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.